I don't respect him anymore because he say I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turkey Al-Rashid told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to like he walking me back, and that's why I pushed him. And like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off.
When a fighter as precise and controlled as Terence Bud, Crawford loses his composure, especially against someone like Saul Canelo Alvarez. Known for letting his fists do the talking, it's headline making. Crawford has been arrested after allegedly hitting Canelo during a private business meeting that spiraled out of control. What normally is a battle inside the ring has now turned personal, leaving fans wondering what could push one of boxing's calmest champions to finally lose his cool.
Terence Bud Crawford said about Canelo Alvarez that he was ducking black fighters. He stated, and I quote, "He shied away from Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andre for a long time. When you look at Canelo's career, it's like he shied away from the black fighters. I think black fighters give him the most problems." Obviously, that's a damn lie. We've seen him destroy Austin Trout, Danny Jacobs, and now Jermell Charlo. So are we saying that those guys are not black fighters? Come on, make it make sense. Terence Bud Crawford was a Canelo hater.
It started with quiet digs. Crawford accused Canelo of avoiding fights with black boxers, and Canelo fired back, saying Crawford hadn't earned a shot. What looked like casual talk was really thinly veiled disrespect, sparking tension that was hard to ignore.
All fighter, when you look in his eyes, do you see a fighter that could possibly beat you?
No, never.
Every time Crawford climbed the pound-for-pound charts and beat top fighters, the disrespect from Canelo only intensified. Bud became a two-time undisputed champion and even defeated the undefeated Errol Spence Jr., yet Canelo still wouldn't acknowledge him as a legitimate threat.
Coming up September, what do you think about that fight?
Canelo Crawford, good fight. Good fight. Canelo has advantage because Crawford moving up, but my advice to Crawford is like maintain the speed, improve the speed, and improve the strength. Because it's hard to go up in high weight and maintain your speed. So speed is the key. Like he should focus on speed, footwork, and improve the power.
Let's be honest, Canelo is boxing's biggest star and the moneymaker, but Crawford is the fighter others truly fear. He's not motivated by cash. He's focused on building a lasting legacy.
I think that scares you, Canelo Alvarez. What frightens you?
Nothing about boxing.
No.
This is what I love.
Maybe that's what made things explode. Just 3 days ago, backstage at a charity event in Las Vegas, tension turned into chaos. What was meant to be a low-key night, Canelo for PR and Crawford passing through with his team, shifted the moment they locked eyes, and the atmosphere instantly changed.
What up, Biz? Who you got? Canelo Crawford?
Yeah.
Got Canelo. I heard the punches that he hit Charlo with. I don't know if Crawford can absorb those punches. I know he's a great man and a great warrior. But you come from 147 to put on a better fight than Charlo. I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that Crawford is so great and he can do that, or that means that Charlo set the bar so damn low that anybody could do better than Charlo did last night.
Do skill really pay the bill? Because that would be tested.
Pay the bill, that's right.
No gloves, no security fast enough. Just Crawford letting years of frustration loose with a clean right to Canelo's jaw. Cameras caught it, TMZ posted it, and within minutes social media blew up. Footage showed Bud being escorted out by Vegas police, shouting that Canelo had been avoiding him for years while he suffered a busted lip and a possible orbital injury. He's now facing a misdemeanor assault charge, but because it happened at a high-profile event, the situation is taken seriously. The Nevada Athletic Commission is involved, and Crawford's promoter is reportedly scrambling to contain the fallout. Crawford isn't hot-headed. He's one of boxing's calmest, most precise fighters, so for him to snap says a lot. This wasn't just about a fight. It was years of disrespect, frustration, and being overlooked by the media, promoters, and Canelo himself. Canelo got big money bouts with GGG, Kovalev, and even moved up for paydays, while Crawford never got the call or the recognition he deserved.
Hall of Famer,
You've been undisputed now in 2 weight classes. This would give you undisputed championship in the 3rd weight class. But not just that, you know you're fighting an all-time great, and you know that the credit's gonna go to you if you beat a guy like Canelo Alvarez at 168. Is that why you want it?
Well, when I beat him.
When you beat him.
Definitely. You know, the stakes is high. You know, it's high risk, high reward type of fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
When would you say, from memory, that you first thought this fight was a real possibility? You started thinking about this fight actually happening?
Well, I started thinking about it, you know, a couple of years ago when they started talking about Spence fighting Canelo. Then just, you know, sizing them up, like, all right, how tall is he? You know, how long his arms and things like that. Just sizing him up like that and going to his fights and things like that. And when you walk out the ring, I'm looking at him like, that's all that big. You know, so me talking with Turkey and Turkey not wanting to fight. And me like, yeah, this is the fight that I want, being that, you know, he's the last great fighter of our era. You know, that's just like, you know what I mean, me fighting a Pacquiao, Mayweather, De La Hoya, and things like that. So that's why I wanted to fight.
When someone like Bud feels disrespected for too long, eventually fists do the talking. Canelo's team quickly called the punch unprovoked and a disgrace, even hinting at possible civil action, meaning Crawford could face more than just criminal charges. The irony: this may be Bud's riskiest move ever, but it could also set him up for the biggest payday of his career. Why? Because it turned their potential fight into a real must-see showdown, full of genuine emotion. In boxing, emotion sells. Mayweather versus Pacquiao took 6 years because it lacked drama, but Crawford versus Canelo now has it in abundance.
Size, the power, I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is night and day.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too.
The size difference is staggering. Canelo usually walks around at 180, while Crawford has never fought above 154. It's a massive risk, but so was facing Spence. And look how Bud handled him. If this fight happens, it won't just be boxing, it will be a personal war.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good, but I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous, but could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire, it's in his mind, it's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class, can he carry it? You know, but those intangibles.
Don't be surprised if this fight smashes every pay-per-view record. Reactions are mixed. Some fans say Bud tarnished the sport, arguing a champion of his caliber shouldn't turn to violence outside the ring, while others see it as karma, saying Canelo finally got what was coming for dodging him for years. Predictions for a Crawford versus Canelo showdown are all over the place, and that's exactly what makes it so thrilling.
Now, what the media is reporting, and it's circulating, is that Canelo Crawford is the biggest fight of the decade. I mean, to a purist and a fighter, it's laughable. Because you have Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight. Crawford, who couldn't push back Madrimov. Life and death with Madrimov. What do you think Canelo's gonna do to him? Run him out of the ring!
Shakur Stevenson didn't hold back, fully backing Bud and saying Crawford will dominate Canelo without question. Oscar de la Hoya, despite his complicated past with Canelo, disagreed, warning that Bud is outmatched and that Canelo's size advantage will let him control the fight from start to finish.
A dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now.
Papamo Lopez is betting on Canelo and feels confident he'll come out on top. Meanwhile, Andre Ward is fully behind Bud, believing Crawford's intelligence, timing, and ability to adapt give him a real shot to pull off an upset at 168 pounds.
Favoring Crawford in the fight, or has your opinion changed?
I mean, I've always favoured Canelo in the fight.
Well, I've heard that you want Canelo to win, but you feel
of course, yeah. I like Terence. I've worked a lot with Canelo, and I think just because of what I saw in Riyadh and because of the threat, and he's getting on as well, Crawford, but it's just like the mindset of Crawford. Like, there's no doubt in Terence Crawford's mind that he wins this fight. And when you spend a bit of time with him, you kind of start buying into that. And I guess that's what happened in Riyadh, because I travelled with him to the fight, and you know, but it's a 50-50 fight. I think gun to head, I'm probably picking Crawford right now. But I want Canelo to win, and he can win for sure. But Terence is going to make it really tricky and awkward for him, and I don't think he's going to like that kind of fight.
David Benavidez thinks there's only one man who can beat Canelo, and that's Terence Crawford. Eddie Hearn, who was unsure at first and saw it as Canelo's fight to lose, is now rethinking everything after seeing Crawford's calm, focused demeanor, and the way he talks like victory is already his.
Who you got, Canelo Crawford?
Yeah, got Canelo. I heard the punches that he hit Charlo with. I don't know if Crawford can absorb those punches. I know he's a great man and a great warrior. But you come from 147 to put on a better fight than Charlo. I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that Crawford is so great that he can do that, or that means that Charlo set the bar so damn low that anybody could do better than Charlo did last night.
Do skill really pay the bill? That would be tough.
Crawford isn't holding back anymore. He snapped. That punch at the airport wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment reaction. It was a statement. Bud's done with the dodging, the too small chatter, and the back and forth. Instead of waiting for fight night, he brought the tension early, flipping the entire story. Now, it's not just about Crawford moving up in weight. It's about whether Canelo can handle someone who refuses to bow to his crown.
That Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jermell Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life, and he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it and lost fight number 2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go.
Crawford may have started at 135, but he's no timid fighter stepping into new territory. Bud isn't here to ask for permission. He's here to take what's his and prove his greatness.
Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything.
And sure, Canelo has ruled 168, knocking out opponents and showing his power. Just ask Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, or Sergey Kovalev. They all experienced that Mexican strength up close.
Above 147 pounds, and everyone, including Terence Crawford, will tell you that was not
his finest performance against Israel Madrid. He is older than Canelo. He is coming up in weight. He's coming off a long layoff. I can't look at Canelo Williams' school and say, you know what? Canelo is too far in a decline to beat Terence Crawford. Not until I've seen what Terence Crawford looks like at 168 pounds.
Well, same here. Even though we could see Canelo Alvarez diminishing, we're still going to favor him because he's been in there with the bigger, stronger men. Crawford's not going to be able to hold him. Crawford will be able to pepper him up, win rounds. Like I tell you, I have an image of Canelo Alvarez after the fight. He's going to be bloodied and bruised. Because he's going to get pop shotted. He's going to throw 2-3 punches, pepper him up, and then get an angle. Then once Canelo starts realizing I'm falling behind here or I'm getting hit too much, I gotta do something great, that's when Crawford's gonna have to get.
But Bud is a different breed. He's not here to play games. He's here to frustrate, outsmart, and punish. A switch-hitting, icy-cold sniper, and now carrying a chip on his shoulder as big as Nebraska.
Out Charlo. Oh, you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fight. So
live only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/.
Canelo's been slowing down, looking flat-footed, and playing it safe against lesser opponents, and Bud noticed. That's why he wants this fight now. He sees the chance for legacy and senses vulnerability. That airport punch wasn't about being dirty. It was a power move, a statement. I'm not here to respect you. I'm here to dethrone you.
But he lost fights before, so everybody, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that's not the approach that, we take in this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terence, you have said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
I didn't say if I win.
Okay.
Said when I win.
When you win. Well, with that, what is Terence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo?
Listen, I already said it.
Canelo fans are shaken because he didn't strike back. He just stood there, stunned. In boxing, that's a dangerous image. It shows hesitation, doubt, and a fighter second-guessing himself.
About Canelo's resume, but I won't. I wanna, pay homage to the fighter that he fought. And if he don't want to pay homage to the fighters I fought, if he think they nobodies, then come fight time, then I wonder what they're going to say after I beat him.
When he pushed you, I know you've gained weight. You look actually a lot bigger. When he gave you a half shove, how is that size feeling now?
Listen, that wasn't nothing. What I mean? That little push didn't do nothing, as you can see. But come fight time, we're not going to be pushing, we're going to be punching.
That's a wrap for today's video. If you liked it, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss any updates. And share your thoughts in the comments below.